Alright guys, welcome to this week's video. So, the hood of the truck is open, and I was going to do my video for the week, but I've decided that there's something that you guys, as my viewers and subscribers, should know. Because it's a little personal information for me, but it affects my video production a little bit, because sometimes I pre-record a bunch of videos and then release them one at a time. But instead of making the repair video today, it is the actual Sunday, the September 5th. So I'm making this the same day I'm going to release it for you guys. So we're not going to be fixing on the truck. Or the Chevelle. I wanted to talk to you guys about a medical issue that has come up with me. And it's a rare one for younger people. Yeah, I'm not that young, but I'm not that old either. In fact, I just had a birthday on the 1st. I turned 47. So, let me turn this around, talk to you face to face. So what I'm dealing with today is a couple of weeks ago, I got diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. So yeah, I'm going to be doing chemo and all that kind of fun cancer stuff. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to even make videos for a while. But the doctor's optimistic that we can get this under control, and it's not going to affect my lifespan, I guess to say. But yeah, that was quite a bombshell to drop and find out, because I've been having pain in my side for several months. And being a mechanic, I just toss it off. Oh, I just pulled something today, or something like that. But because at first it was just off and on, and it'd go away, or I'd take a couple of Advil and it'd go away. But it steadily got a little worse and worse, and it was a bit of a nagging pain, and then it's not like someone stabbing me in the side with a pick or something. It's just kind of an achy pain, and it just gets more and more intense if I don't take anything for it. And so for a while I was taking a couple Advil every 4 or 6 hours, but it never lasted that long. And then I upped it to 3 Advils for a couple of weeks. And my wife had a doctor's appointment at the family doctor, and she said, why don't you just come along with me? And he examined my abdomen. He said he didn't really feel too much out of place, but he wanted a sonogram done. And the sonogram was kind of inconclusive. So the following Monday I went for a CAT scan, and the CAT scan revealed some kind of lesion on my pancreas, fairly big, about 5 centimeters, which is, it's a couple inches. So just to make sure, they wanted to do another CAT scan with the contrast dye, and they confirmed that the mass is almost 2 inches. And I went to see a specialist who referred me to get a biopsy done down in Pittsburgh. And we went down Wednesday before last, and they did an endoscopic probe down my throat, through my stomach, and used a small needle to get the biopsy stuff. And apparently they took several samples. I thought it was all from the pancreas, but unbeknownst to us, when they got the results back, I met with the at the cancer center in town with the doctor who's going to be handling everything, and he said, yeah, you had a couple of spots they were worried about on your liver too, so it's kind of spread to my liver, which they classify that as stage 4 when it spreads. That doesn't mean that, you know, I'm dying tomorrow, but what it means is they're not just going to cut me out and take the mass out of my pancreas, because it's at the tail end of my pancreas where they can remove that and my spleen and take everything out. But they don't want to do that now that they know that it is at least in one organ, another organ. And but we didn't even know about the liver. No one told us about a couple spots of my liver until the cancer doctor was showing us the pictures. And yeah, we had a couple concerns over here with your liver. I'm like, well, no one said nothing. As far as we know, it's just my pancreas that had a big mass on it. But he's being very aggressive with this. And I am going to be starting chemo on the 14th. They're using 3 very aggressive chemo drugs to kind of get the liver situation under control and maybe even shrink the mass. And if we get that all under control, then they'll take out the mass and part of my pancreas and my spleen once they're sure that it's not running rampant through my body. And I just had a CAT scan done Friday, and they did my whole torso, and they didn't see any other signs of it yet there, which means you know, it hasn't gone into my lymph system or my lymph node system. What is that called? I don't remember what that's called, but anyways, you know, I didn't have any signs of anything else. But Wednesday, on my birthday, I was actually in the hospital having a implant put in. It's called a Medboard, and it's like a catheter. It's right about right here. It's below the skin, but there's an incision here and an incision here. And it's a long catheter line that goes into a major vessel in my heart. So they can, instead of picking like a small vein in my arm to keep injecting the drugs into, they access the port and let the IV drip heavily, quickly into directly into the blood stream in a bigger vein, so they can deliver it faster. So I wanted to let you guys know what was up with me physically. And I've talked to a bunch of my friends and that, and I told them, I'm not laying down for this. If the doctor says we're going to try this, I'm going to try it. And I'm not crying about this. There's nothing I can do but wait and see how everything works, because the doctor seems to think that once it's under control, we can control it for a long time, and it turn into, he wants to be able to get it down to where it's treatable like a chronic disease like diabetes, where I'd be on meds the rest of my life, but I'd be alive. So I wanted, it only seemed fair to me to tell you this as my viewers and my subscribers, that I may not be doing videos every week if I don't feel, you know, if I am not feeling up to it. Now, I do have some videos that I can release, but yeah, I just wanted to make this video for you guys. That way you weren't wondering if maybe one week I didn't put out a video And yet I wasn't just skipping a week or anything like that. I try not to do that, at least not until the winter months, because up here in northwestern Pennsylvania, you know, I'm battling the winter from November till the end of March. And seeing as I work outside in my driveway, I tend to only do emergency repairs. That, like, if something is wrong with one of my cars that I can't go to work, I fix it in the winter. Other than that, I do not do work in the cold because my hands don't work well in the cold anymore. But anyways, I don't want to ramble. That is what's going on with me right now. And but next week I'll have another repair video out for you. Tomorrow is Labor Day and I don't have to work. I've got a couple things that I'm going to be working on to make videos. And I guess wish me luck. Everybody seems to be okay, you know. We've told the kids, and we haven't told the 2 grandkids yet. You know, they're 3 and 1, so all they know is that their papa's just not feeling well, and that's fine. But my chemo starts on the 14th of September. It's every other week for 24 weeks. And continued CAT scans throughout that to see if things are getting better and how things are shrinking, and just monitoring everything. But I have an awesome doctor and support crew at the hospital, and my family's all behind me, and we're just gonna keep going day by day and deal with this as it comes at us, I guess. So sorry, this was kind of not a repair video, but I felt it important to talk to you guys about it, just in case I skip a week or something like that and don't put a video out before, you know, fall. And so thanks for listening, and say a prayer for me if you feel like it. Always like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.